Back. So today we just finished up a lot of the Quattro Cleanus side missions, including the achievement Shady Dealings, where we killed the 3 special wolves, Phantasma, Sombra, and Orgrio. And a lot of what the storyline of Quattro Cleanus is corrupt politics or internal politics. Hence the name of the achievement, which is called Shady Dealings. Just in case you haven't finished the story, spoiler alert, just wait for a little bit. But yeah, so the whole story is the mayor is trying to sell out this region to a large tourism conglomerate called Vista España. And it's important to note this is a Spanish map, this is a Spanish setting, and it immediately made me think of a debate that I heard yesterday from Intelligence Squared on YouTube. Go ahead and check them out if you want to. That Britain should not have fought in the First World War. And in it, a lot of the people that argued that they shouldn't have fought in the First World War complained about these secret backroom dealings with politicians that kind of led up to the First World War, and a certain amount of misinformation that was kept from the cabinet, or misinformation given to the cabinet and true information kept from the cabinet, which, you know, many people complain was one of the reasons that America invaded Iraq. So this immediately, of course, made me think of Woodrow Wilson's 14 points, which is a speech made before Congress in 1918, outlining his vision for ending World War I in a way that would prevent such a conflagration from ever occurring again. And one of the first things that he says in it is stop what he calls secret covenants, right, which is the name of the stream. And what he means by that is secret backroom dealings with politics. Now, anyone who has even the slightest amount of cynicism about politics will immediately be like, oh, it's politics, obviously it's corrupt, right? It has to be corrupt, it's made of corruption, goes back all the way into, you know, antiquity and ancient history, that this is the way that politics is done. But I think it's very important that part of the modern effort in politics is to get rid of that, to bring that into the light, right? And this story in this single-player hunting game is having to basically highlight that again. I think it's very important that they put it in Europe, right? They put it in Spain. There's only 2 reserves that are set in Europe, Hirschfelden and this one. And this is the first DLC one. It's very nice to see, as a historian, these themes continuing to be brought up, that this is a continuing issue in a very old society that has developed, you know, some corruption growth around it in certain places, and that needs to be actively fought by an informed citizenry using the justice system and what was basically like our independent detective work, basically. You know, we caught on to this conspiracy and we followed it all the way through to its roots. That's pretty much just like the history narrative include that I was thinking about last night. And I don't know, I just had this idea this morning that I was like, it really is everywhere. Like, this is part of my overall narrative that history is literally all over every single page of everything. And this game has really reinforced that in a way that I'm very, very happy with. But yeah, it's the name of the debate is Britain should not have fought in the First World War. Go check it out if you're interested in British history. It's recorded at the Royal Geographical Society on April 15th, 2014. It's always important to include your original dates, just so you know what time period it's coming from. And at this point, you know, that's 6 years old. So, well, 7 years old now. Oh gosh, I'm getting so old. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much just what I wanted to say at the very beginning here. And now we can start